This is a review on equations. It's not going to cover everything, but it is going to cover a lot. Please remember that there are three types of equations that we studied this year. There are equations with one solution, like x equals 2 or 3. There are equations with no solution. There's no way to make it work. And there are equations with an infinite number of solutions. Let's get started with the first one.
Okay. First you have to distribute and do the rainbow thing. And you need to multiply 0.1 times 5x, and you'll get 0.5x plus 2 minus 5. And then you have to distribute the other equation, and you'll get 0.5x plus 2. And then you have to combine like terms. So we'll drop down 0.5x, and you'll get negative 3 equals, and then you just drop down the other one, 0.5x plus 2, and then you have to add the 3 on the left side, and you have to do it to both sides, so you'll drop down the 0.5x again, equals 0.5x, and then when you add 3 and 2, you get 5. And then you just subtract 0.5x.
Hold on one second. We got plus 3 here, right?
Yeah.
So we got to make sure we have plus 3 there.
Yep.
That's all. You knew what you were doing, but you made a little mistake. Our work has to support our answer.
Okay. And then you subtract 0.5x from the left. And then you cross those out, but you have to do it to both sides. You end up getting 0 equals 5, which is impossible, so you get no solution.
Okay, so let's see. She's got her line here. So the 0.5x minus 0.5x is nothing. That's where Autumn got her 0. And then that cannot equal a 5. Your variable's gone, so we get absolutely no solution. If it doesn't make sense, I mean, you could give it a quick look over, but this equation doesn't work out. There's no way to make the left side equal to the right. So what's our answer again?
No solution.
Very nice. Next equation. All right, so start your next equation on your own. Just basic distribution with your whole numbers. And let's get started. How are you going to start?
You start with the rainbow.
Who's the superhero?
5's the superhero. It's gonna equal 10x minus 20.
Nice.
Then it's gonna equal. Then you're gonna do the rainbow again. 9x minus 18 plus x minus 2.
Nice job.
And then 10x minus 20.
Why can't you combine those, Roman?
They're opposite.
They're not like terms, right?
Yeah, like terms.
Nice.
You combine x
Combine x and
9x.
nice. Get 10x.
10x. Then you combine negative 18 minus 2, which equals negative 20. And then you add 20. That equals 10x equals 10x. And then put the 10 underneath. And then x equals x. So there are infinitely many solutions.
Nice job. There's an infinite many solutions because a variable represents an unknown number. It doesn't matter what number x represents. If x is 5, then of course you're going to get 5 equals 5. You're going to get 6 equals 6. No matter what number x ends up, it's always going to equal itself. So it's an infinite number of solutions. As long as left side equals right, you're doing okay with the infinite number. The last one that we worked on, we got left side does not equal right. That means no solution. This one over here, x equals x, it's a true statement. You get an infinite number of solutions. Our next one has fractions in it. All right, we've gotten a lot better with our fractions. We know that when we're multiplying fractions, we're going to do top times top over bottom times bottom. So start this one on your own, and we're going to go through it.
Did I do a rainbow thing?
Also known as
Superhero?
and distribution.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Your superhero is 2. What's 2 times 1/3 x?
2/3.
Write it down.
5.
Okay. Now what?
You multiply 2 and 4.
Good. Multiply 2 and 4, and you get
8.
positive 8. Don't forget positive. Okay. What are you going to do with the negative 1?
Bring it down.
Bring it down. Good. What do you notice you can do on this side of your equation?
Did you bring this over?
Sure.
Okay, so. Whoops.
Subtracting 2/3 x from both sides.
Okay,
You get 8 minus 1 equals
2/3.
2/3 x. What do I do with negative 3 plus x?
Okay, bring it.
You get negative 3 plus x. Now, what do you notice you can do with 8 minus 9?
It's 1.
8 minus 1.
You get subtracted.
Okay, what's 8 minus 1?
Oh, whoops. 7.
You get 7 equals, what are you going to do on this side of your equation?
You take 3 and add it to 7.
What are you going to do to the like terms?
Oh, well, yeah, you can add that.
What's 2/3 x plus x? What's the coefficient on the x?
1.
1. Or another way to write 1 is 3 over 3, right?
Yes.
So 2/3 x plus 3/3 x is going to give you
5/3.
5/3 x minus 3. We're just combining our like terms. Very nice. Now, who's the x attacking?
5/3.
So who can escape?
3.
How do I move a minus 3?
Add it.
To both sides. Don't forget your equal sign. Now, it's a fractional coefficient. How to get rid of a fractional coefficient?
Reciprocal.
Good. What's the reciprocal of 5/3?
3/5.
3/5. Got to multiply on both sides by 3 over 5.
Oh, whoops.
No, it's okay. The x stays. Hold on. The x stays there. Nice job. Gonna go slow. Put the 10 over 1. The 3's cancel out. The 5's cancel out. So now all we have left to do is 3/5 times 10 over 1. What do you get?
Negative 3/5. Or 3/5.
You've got 3/5.
Oh, well,
We're going to multiply by 10 over 1. Do you want to cross simplify, or do you want to do top times top or bottom times bottom? Whichever one you like.
Just do top over that.
Okay, so top times top, 3 times 10 is 30 over 5 times 1 is? What kind of fraction is that?
You can simplify it.
You can simplify it. How many times does 5 go into 30?
6.
6. So you just get an answer of,
6.
well, I know what you're saying. We don't want to write it that way. We want to get 6 equals x. Nice job. So this is just a one answer solution to this equation. You get x equals 6 and you're done. One answer. X can only be 6 in order for it to work. And this one here, again, start on your own. Start on your own. It's another distribution. You've got combining like terms. If you go step by step, it won't be that bad. So how are we going to start this equation?
With distribution.
With distribution. Who's our superhero?
4.
Very nice. So let's get started.
So you're going to distribute the 4, and then you're going to get 4x, and then same sign positive sign negative, and you're going to get negative 4. Then you're going to bring down the negative 3x, and then you're going to combine like terms.
Is it okay that you're doing more than one step at a time?
No. Or yes, that's
Of
okay.
course it is. Okay.
And then you're going to get 1x because positives win by 1. And then you're going to bring down your negative 4. And then you're going to combine like terms on the left. And you're going to get 1x again. And then equals, or, and get negative 4.
Good.
And then it's going to equal 1x negative 4 again. Now you're going to add the 4. You're going to get, you don't have to write the 0, but you can if you want. And then you're going to bring down 1x on each side. And then x is just going to equal x. No matter what you plug in, you're always going to get that number. And then you're going to get infinite many solutions.
Very nice. So she said it quite well that she gets x equals x, so no matter what number x is, it's always going to equal itself, so you get an infinite number of solutions. It's not like x equals 2, x equals x. No matter what it is, it's going to work. And last but not least, we've got our equation right here. Again, nice mixture of combining like terms and distributions. Start it on your own, and then check as we work along.
Okay, you have to combine like terms, so you need to do 2x minus 3x, so you end up getting negative 1x or negative x, and then you add 5 and 6, and you get plus 6.
Why are you boxing in the sign in front?
Why? Because you need to, or you'll get confused and end up adding or subtracting wrong.
Because the sign in front is?
Just as important as the number itself. And then you have to distribute 3x and 310, which you have to multiply, so you'll get 3x plus 30. And you have to do your variable and constant side, right?
Yeah, there's variables on both sides, so she's going to use our v and c. She's going to put the v over the 3xy.
Because it's bigger than negative x.
Very nice.
So we'll start with the left, and it's the constant side, so x can't be there, so we have to add x to both sides. And you drop down the 6, and you get 4x plus 30. And then since this is the variable side, we have to subtract 30 because it's a constant. And you'll get
So 6 minus 30, same team or different?
they're different, and you get negative 24.
Negatives win by 24 equals?
4x.
Okay.
Then you divide the 4x by 4 and on both sides, and you end up getting x equals negative 6.
Is that the only solution for x?
No. Yes.
Yep, that's it. So the only answer that will work for this equation that will make the left side equal the right is if x equals?
Negative 6.
Very nice. So if you have any questions at all, equations is a really big unit. You got to have a lot of skills, especially with your integers. So if you have any questions, let me know.